Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Funzo, and if you're new here, welcome. Perfect. So today we're gonna be talking about entitlement, which is another thing I saw a lot of on Twitter. So the reason why I say another thing is because the video that you just last saw, which is the charity, what do you call it? The charity work well judgmentalization topic. I also got this one from Twitter because I was speaking to my brother, and then sometimes when you're listening to people on Twitter, when it comes to some other, to like celebrities or to basically other people doing something, there is always somebody that feels more than entitled to tell them how to live their lives, most especially with celebrities. That's actually where I've seen it a lot of, like, because the thing that I saw was when Casper Nyovest, I think, was it Casper or yeah, some celebrities, when other people started giving out money and doing charity work, right, that we could see anywhere, that was visible, they some people started deciding to go to celebrities and say, how, what are you guys doing, why are you not helping the poor, why are you not doing this, why are you not, why are you not donating, why are you not doing this? But I'm like, why do you think you can get to tell other people who worked for their money what to do with their money, or who to donate it to, or whether or not they should donate it? It's up to them whether or not they want to donate, and if they don't, it doesn't make them a bad person. They just don't want to donate their money, and it's theirs to donate or not to donate. What makes you think you get to tell them what to do with your money? Like, I never understood that. Nobody tells you what to do with your money. So why do you feel the need to be like, oh yeah, since you get like R1,000,000, what I want you to do is take half of that money, give it all away to charity, then take a quarter away from the money that's left again and do something else with this, and do this and this and do this and this. Like, but wait, it ain't your money though. Why do you think you get to tell other people what to do with their money? It's not yours. Do with your money what you want to do with it, but don't tell somebody else what to do with their money. It's not yours, it's theirs. Stop being entitled to other people's money. And I think another thing that gets me is people blaming the rich or the successful people for everything that goes wrong in their lives. It's always like, if you're not getting this opportunity, oh, it's because of the rich, or you're not getting this opportunity, oh, it's because of the poor. I mean, my bad. If you're not getting this opportunity, it's because of the rich. If this is not happening in your life, it's because of the rich. If a rich person is rich, you will say that, oh, they're only rich because they did this, this, and that. But you do understand that there are some people who, when the money started not having white privilege, not having all of that, I'm talking about like black money, black excellence, that they actually had to work from the ground up and build whatever they had, including other races. They had to start from the bottom, from nothing. Somebody started selling from a puzzle shop, and today they own a shop. They didn't grow up with money. They didn't steal the money from someone else. They just worked hard, and they worked tirelessly. They made sure they were hustling every time, and it was not luck. It was hard work. It was working smart, and it was investing right, and it was learning about money, which anybody can learn about money, and saving, because that's the one thing that we don't like doing. Buying yourself a car when you cannot afford it. And by the way, not affording something, when I say not affording something, I'm talking about not that you have the money right now to buy this car, but maintaining this car. This is something I learned from my brother and other people. When it comes to, when I used to think, when somebody said like, can you afford it, I'm like, okay, if I'm saying I can buy it right now, I mean I can afford it. But to realize that, fine, you're buying, let's say you're buying like your car that is worth, like, let's say R250,000, because you have that money at the moment, or you qualify for a loan at that moment. But if it breaks down, is it going to take you 6 months before you can fix that one thing that's broken? If so, then you can't afford that car. Get something you can actually afford, something that if it breaks down, you know that you have saved up enough money, or your savings, or even your insurance will cover this thing. But it shouldn't be something that if a window breaks, it will take you years before you can fix it. If a tire breaks, it will take you another other years again to fix it. That all simply means that you can afford, no, you cannot afford those things. That was basically my point when it came to being entitled to other people, or blaming rich people on being poor or your situation right now. There are people who have gone, what do they call it, from grass to grace. And that is not just because you got lucky, it's because you worked hard for it. Because if you know how much work it took to make you that one rent, from to make up to get you to that 1 million, you'll also cherish that 1 million. And because you know that, you know where you come from, you will try to make sure that you never go there, so you will work even harder. And yes, with a lot of black people, there's such a thing as black tax. But even going through the black tax, you can make sure that you are one budgeting, which is something that even for even for my own, for people, some people in my life, they still don't like budgeting, myself as included. Sometimes that's a skill where I'm relearning, knowing where to budget. I budget a lot in my head, then sometimes I'll write it down, but sometimes I forget to write it down, that okay, in everything that you're doing, do a budget. But at least I think living with my brother for about it was almost like a year and a half, 2 years. And then he gave me a certain amount, like this is how much we have, and buy groceries according to what we have. So I decided like, okay, cool, no problem. Make a list. At first I was not making the list, and then you realize that, oh, you're gonna buy stuff, and then you realize, oh, you don't have certain things. But then afterwards I started realizing, oh, okay, if you just budget for it, you can actually be left with change enough to use throughout the month for things that you need. Which it's amazing when you start seeing, like, my trolley was this full when I budgeted, and then I bought right. It actually, I got everything I wanted and needed. But if I was not budgeting or writing things down, then it would have never worked. But it took time before I got to that, which is something that you need to practice. But basically, that's the thing that I'm like, stop blaming other people for your downfall, or not really your downfall as much as you blaming other people for not being where you think you should be at the moment, or having what you should have. You don't have that mention, so maybe they just did something wrong to get that mention. Maybe they didn't, they just worked hard for it. Not saying there aren't any bad apples, of course there are. In everything, you never know where the money came from, but also maybe don't judge first. Maybe instead of judging, ask them how they did it, and maybe they will tell you a secret that you didn't know. And another thing that I learned is like, read books and investments and all of that, because rich people, the one thing that they keep saying is like, invest, invest, invest. Investing doesn't just mean investing money, investing time, investing your mind, investing yourself in something. So that's basically, yeah. So that's what I was talking about, not blaming rich people for everything, including all your problems. Maybe something I also want to ask when it comes to the entitlement thing. Just tell me if you've ever met someone. Doesn't only apply to people who are like filthy rich, or people who have like millions or something. Even people who are at home and people feel like they have money. They feel like, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Which again, it's somebody's money. They shouldn't be doing something. If they want to, they can, but they shouldn't have to do it, because again, you cannot put other your problems on other people and expect them to solve them for you if they cannot or they don't want to. You not force people to do what you want them to do. So that's just basically my 2 cents of that. I think other than that, basically that was just it when it came in entitlement. It's just something that I saw online, which I thought was very, it was unsavory. It was very, it left a bad taste in my mouth. It was not cool. It didn't make sense why people felt such an entitlement to other people's properties or other people's lives. I've seen I watched Big Brother Nigeria, Big Brother Niger. I think I didn't watch the first season of when it went back, so it was like what, the second one, the third one? Yeah. But that one, when the housemates, the former housemates came out of the Big Brother, people on the outside started trying to tell them how to live their lives, how to have a love life. There's one that I like to watch, Kafi, because I enjoyed her personality in the house, and when she came outside, I'm like, go get it, girl, she can do it. But I enjoyed watching her, and I enjoyed, like, I enjoyed just the energy and everything that she had. And when she came out, people wanted to tell her who to date, when to date, if she wants to get married, if she has kids, if she has to do this life, who her friends should be, or how she should go. But like, and she's not the only one. There's a lot of them that they did that too. When they came out, they were like, you're supposed to be selling this at this time, you're supposed to be doing this at this time. And I'm just like, you cannot be telling people what to do all the time. You cannot tell you just because they are a celebrity. And I had this argument with my brother. It doesn't mean it gives you the right to try and rule their lives. You are not gonna tell them how to breathe and how to do anything. It's their life, and respect that. Like everybody else respects your life. That's my 2 cents anyway. Tell me what you think of the topic. Tell me if I'm just way off. Tell me your opinion. Tell me what you think of this, and guys, don't forget to like this video, to share this video, to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Watch my other videos. I'll link some of them here, and I'll link some in the description box, and even in the iCard I'll leave some of my videos up there. And please do share with other people. And also don't forget to come back for another video, and I will be posting every month. These are gonna be the sit downs. What I'm gonna be doing, these are the sit down. I'm gonna be doing the sit down for the most part. She ain't got no money for the recipe videos, but she will make that money to do the recipe videos again. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, would love your opinion. Plus I want to know how you're doing with this lockdown. I want to know how you're coping with the virus. I want to know how you're coping with everything. But thank you guys for watching, and please do come back, and don't forget to also subscribe. And until next time, bye.